everyone. How are you all doing? I hope people are doing well and thriving today. Today we're going to work on finishing the last spread in this journal, and as you can see, it got really thick. Um, I, this is the first journal that I've gone through completely like this, and I was not expecting it to get as bad as she did. But hey, I'm not complaining. I think it's pretty cool that I have that many memories and thoughts and just things about myself that I was able to write down and put into one spot. So, like I said, this is the last spread in this notebook, and it is actually going to be a photo dump for July. I don't have that many photos, as you can see, but I have enough to make a really cute spread. Go ahead and grab your journal, your notebook, maybe some drawing or painting that you're doing, a knitting project, whatever it is, and join me as I do this. A lot of the time, my process in this is just kind of work as I figure things out, kind of go with the flow, glue as I go. And I know some people don't like that just because if you glue it down, you can't necessarily pull it up unless you're fast enough. And even then, it might be a little questionable. Since this was kind of an odd number of photos to have, not enough to fill up the entire page, but not enough to actually, and also not enough to actually make a design, so to say, I decided to go with the plan it out first before I glue it down method. And I know that I'm going to have to use some filler, so I have my little cute post-its or whatever you want to call those, memos, and just kind of playing around about how I can set these photos up to look nice and cohesive, but also still give me space to do some writing in the middle to close out my notebook. It's nice, doing it this way is nice just because you aren't committing to anything right away. You can decide, okay, I do like this, I don't like this, whatever, whatnot. As you can see, I didn't really touch the right side very much after I set them down because I liked it, and I'm going to go ahead and glue those down just so that I don't hit my notebook and they get messed up for some reason. And then I'll have to try to remember what I did and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. Probably getting distracted right there. Don't know what's going on. I know out there in the junk journaling or / just regular journaling community, people have kind of had some beef with the Elmer's glue sticks, and I haven't had any problems with them. I guess people are saying that the glue sticks, after a little while, the glue comes undone and so your items fall out of your notebook. But I always make sure to double check and re-glue those corners and edges to make sure everything's nice and flush to the page, and kind of pick at the edges to see if anything does pop up. And I haven't had any problems with that. But let me know what kind of glue you guys use. I know some people really like the glue tape. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. It's always more of a hassle to use it, in my opinion, than its use, I guess. I've heard rubber cement, I've heard Elmer's liquid glue. I know some people like to get the giant, big, fat glue sticks that are white instead of purple. Yeah, just let me know what kind of adhesive you like to use. I know for myself, if the glue's not working, a good go-to is clear regular tape, or even packing tape. Does the same job, and you know for sure that that one won't fall out. And as you're seeing, me and my goldfish memory forgot how I had these set up. So I'm just rearranging them again to make sure I am putting them in the correct order that I liked, and not messing it up compared to earlier. I'll tell you a little about the photos in this section. I'll go top to bottom. So that top one is my boyfriend's dog, and he was just chilling in my room, hanging out, having a nice little nap in the sun. And I thought that'd be a nice little picture to include. And then those two in the middle are from when my boyfriend and I went out to eat at this interesting restaurant. It's fairly new in my area, but it's been here for a year or so. We're just really slow to get around to things. But it's a sushi and Cajun fusion cuisine, And as you can clearly see, we got the sushi side of their menu, but their food was actually pretty good, and I would definitely go back to try some of their more mixed or Cajun items. It's an unusual food combination, in my opinion, just because you don't really think of Cajun and Asian food together. Um, but I definitely enjoyed the sushi that we bought, and they had some fries there too. See, like fries and sushi don't make sense to me, but the fries are actually pretty good too. So those are those two pictures, and then that bottom one is of a, let's see, I think it's a cup of Moroccan coffee, and it's like very warm spices. It was cinnamon, cardamom, stuff like that, at this cafe that we checked out recently, and it was so good when we tried it. Oh my gosh, I'm not a huge coffee person. Like, I'm a person who likes their coffee, well, their creamer with coffee. So that's the kind of coffee I like, but that Moroccan was super good, definitely on the sweeter side, and I can see people who just drink normal coffee wouldn't necessarily like something as sweet as that, but that was a nice warm spice type drink, definitely made me ready for fall. But yeah, that's that picture on the bottom, and I'll tell you about these other ones here in a moment after I stop moving them around. I don't know about you guys, so I recorded this in July, obviously, and I am editing this in August. So the timeline's kind of funky on this video, but I am so ready for fall. Like, we had some cool weather, like in the 70s a few weeks ago, and it was so nice, everyone. It was like, oh my gosh. And it's been so hot and humid here in the Midwest. I'm ready for the fall weather. I think next week is supposed to also be in the 70s, so I'm really excited for that. Yes, fall. I'm ready for it. Okay, I think you see me diddle around with those photos just a little bit more, but I'm finally going to glue them down. And the one that I'm gluing right now is also from that Cajun Asian restaurant, and notice their decor inside. They had the wall covered in like little pieces of paper from Asia, or just decorated paper that was Asian based, and it looked super cool. It looks a lot better in person, obviously, than it does in the picture. And this one that I'm placing down right now is my boyfriend at the cafe that we got the coffee at. It's just this little, what do they call it? Artisan coffee shop in downtown of my city that I live in. And I'd been to it before, but before this trip, I wasn't a huge fan of it, just because I thought it was mainly coffee items, but I had gotten a some sort of tea. I think I had gotten like an orange cinnamon tea, and it was really nice. So I am enjoying this coffee shop a lot more. And in that last photo is just some really beautiful roses that are growing outside my apartments, and their garden. And I was like, you know what, we need one more photo for my spread at least, so let's take a picture of those. Capture the summer beauty when it's here. So you can see I have to be continued, and no, it's not the end of the video, but it is the end of the notebook, so I put that at the top because my story isn't over, everyone. I still have more life to live. I hope I have a lot more life to live. So that's why I put to be continued. And then here is, in my opinion, the best part, which is decorating with stickers, and all the little teeny tiny stickers specifically. I don't know what it is about adding, I guess they're called deco stickers, to my spreads, but it just, oh my gosh, it just gives it something that it didn't have before that I absolutely love. I'm very much into cutesy tootsie stuff, and these stickers definitely add that cutesy tootsie touch. That's hard to say, try to say that 5 times fast. And so yeah, I'm just gonna sticker bomb it, which is super fun in my opinion. Sometimes if you go too crazy though with one kind of sticker, you forget that you were planning to add other kinds of stickers. So I try to do my best to hop between the tiny deco stickers and larger stickers, I guess. Making sure that I kind of have it balanced and well proportioned between how I'm decorating it and how I am just attacking it with stickers. I don't think I did it in this spread, but another really fun, good way to decorate your spreads like this, or just spreads in general, is if you don't have a whole bunch of those little teeny tiny stickers, is pull out some markers, colored pencils, whatever you have, and just draw little patterns all over your page. Draw stars, draw hearts, spirals, triangles, whatnot. And it'll still give you the same effect as those deco stickers do, where it's like very full feeling, very fun and colorful. It's just that if you don't have the little stickers, you can do it with a different material. I'm all about trying to find other solutions to how you want something to look, even if you don't have that specific item. Anyways, like I said earlier, I think stickers are kind of my last step in a spread until I write in it. And we are getting very close to finish decorating it with stickers. You know, you don't want to do too much, but you want to make sure that you got lots on there. But yeah, I think that as I finish up these stickers, I am just gonna let you finish watching the video in silence with some music. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got this far, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatnot. But yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Bye!